Good morning, students, and Jai Hind. We are studying about the domination, authority, and law. Three things. Understand? Or today we are going to focus on the authority. Or we know that what is a authority, or the authority is a that's power. Understand? Under a particular domain, which is the backed by the states and backed by the laws. Understand? Or now the different authorities are now holds the different position in our country, or the everywhere, and they have the certain domains. Every authority work is now divided. Understand? Or it's a or every authority or exercise it uh, exercises one's power. Understand? Or his or her power in a certain domains that we are going to study. Understand? Our authority has its backing by the law. It is the formal, written, or it's had the state backing, and it is the backed by the state, or it is the one thing is that it is the legitimized. Understand? It's had its legitimation, means the justness, or it's had its proper and justness, means it is the backed by the consensus of the people, backed by the mandate of the people of the country. Understand? So now, students, we are going to about the authority fact that now one thing is that why one just follow the authority or abide the authority. One is the and automatically implies that other members of the society who have agreed to abide by the rules and the regulations. Now rules and regulation, we all, why do we all abide by and obey the rules and regulation, conform to the rules and regulation, and must obey the authority within its proper domain. We now must just obey the authorities, obey the authority in a domain, in a particular area, or in his or her domain. Understand? Each authorities had its now jurisdictions. It means that a limited expansion of the authority, means every authority is confined to its domain, in its courtyard. Understand? Every authority had its under a courtyard, under a domain. Only they can exercise their power, and beyond that they have no rights at all. They are just as a simple citizen. Understand? For examples, we can take that example of that. Under for example, under a school. Understand? Now the under the school principal exercises his or her authority. Every school, the principals exercises their authority, but under the boundary and beyond that they have no. They are just as a citizen, but under the domain or under the boundary or campus of the school, they are the supreme or authority, or exercise their powers. Understand? Exercise their authority, we can say authority, and force the and praise the for the abiding the rules and regulation or the discipline of the school. This is you can understand in the very simple language. Understand? So here the every police officer has its own domain. Understand? In the police field, and the court, judiciary has its own domain. Understand? Or similarly, the teachers have its own domain of the classroom, and more and less. Understand? they all exercise the authority. Understand? Or these authorities are the legitimized. Understand? It means that it had the background, justness, or it's had the background. These are the formal, and here we are going to mention this. Further, students, we can see that the domain of the judge is a courtroom. Now the judge in a courtroom, he exercised his power in the courtroom when the citizens are in a court. When we citizens are in the court, understand, where the judge exercises his powers, exercise his authority under the courtroom, and they are supposed to obey the judge orders and his authority. We all are supposed to be obey the judge in the court. Judge orders is the obeyed, and the courtroom. Outside the courtroom, what happened? The judge supposed to be like a other citizen. Now, out of the court campus, judge is supposed to be just like a simple citizen, as we are. Understand? So the judge here, but the court is the courtyards and the court boundary. Understand? And the court premises is a domain of the authority. Okay, so where and so on, the street must obey the lawful authority. Similarly, we see that so on the street must obey the lawful authority of the police officers in the street. Understand? On the road, we must have to be obey the lawful police officers, and when they are on duty, the policeman or the woman has the authority over the public actions of the all citizen. They can take the public action over the all citizen except their superiors, except their boss and the superior officers. But police officers don't have the jurisdiction over the private activities of the citizen as long as they are not suspected of being unlawful. But apart from the roads, but in private domain, understand, when the people and the citizens come in their homes and the private activities where the police officers have no power, they have no authority to exercise over them. Why? Unless they are found the guilty. Understand? This is the found they are guilty or the suspected. Understand? In the private domain, they can't be taken under the consideration of the authority. So here they are the free, and the police officers has no any exercise in the private domain of the citizens. Moreover, we can see that unlawful in a different way, different because the nature of the authority involves less strictly or the explicitly defined. Here the nature of the authority, the less strict. Some authorities are the very strictly and the explicitly defined. The teacher had the authority over the pupils in the classroom. In the classroom, over the teacher has his authority over the students. He exercised the authority, and the authority of the of teachers does not extend into the home of the pupils. And now the authority of the teacher ends after the classroom or after the campus. The authority of the teachers is domains now finished. The teachers have no authority over the students when they are along with their parents, or they are at home, or and along with their guardians. So now the teachers can't have any authority over the children. Understand? Or it is primarily the responsibility of the authority over their children is the parents. Parents exercise their authority or the responsibility of the children when they are at home. But in school, the responsibility and the authority of the taking care of the children are under the views of the teachers or the school authorities. Understand? So now here we can see that the authorities are of different kinds, different domain and institution, and these authorities are now differently differently used or the different places. Okay, or there may be the other forms of authority. We can see that they are not so strictly defined. There are other kinds of the authority that can be the, or they are nevertheless effective in the eliciting consent and the cooperation. A good examples of the authority wielded by the religious leaders. Now here the religious leaders also now exercise the authority. Understand, they have the certain religious rules, religious regulations, and they now they wielded a religious leader. Although some institutionalized religions may have partly formalized this authority, but the leader of the sect and the other less institutionalized now minor religious groups may wield the enormous authority without its being the formalized. Now here we can see that now these religious institutions also, or religious beliefs or their leaders uh, exercise the authority over their bhaktas and over their devotees. Okay, different kinds of the authority they exercise over them, or through the principles and through their ideology, laying down the different rules and regulation and their religious code and conduct are there, and those uh, those the believers or those who are the lower or the lower kind of the believers, understand, or the subordinates leader of the great big religious leader or other subordinates, they can exercise the more or less power over their bhaktas. Similarly, reputed scholars, or similarly we can see that the reputed scholars, understand, or artists, writers, other intellectual may wield a lot of authority in their respective fields without being it formalized, or we can see that without the formalized. Understand? We can, for example, I am giving you that some of the take the example of the history. Some of the historians are the authoritative writers. Understand? They are this, although their authority is not formalized, their authority is not written that these historians have the power of the writing, or they are the very excellent, or they are the by the state and by the laws their power authority has not. No, without the any formal power, without the any formal power, they are supposed to be the authoritarian writers. Understand, artists who are the very excellent artists, but they have no there is a they don't build the power and authority by the state. They are the honored, their writings is preferred, their writing dominates and supposed to be the very good writings. Understand, the historians like that, they represent the good writings, they are the, or they represent the honor and the gets the honor. So these are the symbol of their authority. Understand? And moreover, here we can see that wielded artists, writers, intellectuals wield a lot of authority in their respective fields without being formalized. Same is the true with the criminal or gang leader. Gang or criminals, they have been the given the right to the they had been the given the right to the oppress the people, or looting the people and torturing or killing the people. No, at all. Their authority is not but in certain area, in the certain zones, they exercise their authority over the people. Understand? Their authority, and gang leader may exercise the absolute authority, but without any formal specifications. But they have no formal specification, no written order. You go and torture the people, you can torture the people, you can looting the people. This kind of the formalities and the authority has not been given to them, or okay, even in formal way they exercise the gunda elements, who is the very influential in the area, certain area, he exercises his authorities, and now they are able to keep the people in their homes by his own orders. Understand? So now they are exercising the authority, but their authority is not the formal at all. Okay? So now students here, the difference between explicitly codified. One thing, what is the difference between the explicitly codified? It means that a district magistrate, any authority, and the judge, they have the authority. Their authority is the codified and the written and codified and documented. Their rights have been explained there. And the more informal authority is now relevant to the notion of the laws. And moreover, informal authority is relevant to the notion of law. A law is an explicitly codified norms of the rules. What is the law? Here the question is that what is the law? The law is an explicitly or clearly or the obviously codified norm or the rule. It is the explicitly clearly codified norms and the rules. This is the law. Law is the norms and the rules, okay, which commands the people. Law and authority commands the people. Understand? By the law and by the norms. And that law is the codified, written, in the written form, or it is usually written down, and there are laws that specify how laws are to be the made of the change, or we can see that the laws are made and in our country now our parliament, Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha enacts the law, Vidhan Sabha enacts the law. Understand? Or now, or change it, or the change law is also changed. How changed? We know very well by the procedures of the amendments. I mean, there are procedures of the amendments. And now the deleting or obsoleting the old laws and the included or the formulating the new laws, changing amendments by through the amendments, irrelevant laws or the laws are now changed. Understand? It is the completely. And moreover, what to be the done if someone violates them? Now here laws has been the written down, or it is the explained that in case of the violating the any law, breaching of the any law, what the action can be the taken. This is the, and in the modern democratic society we know very well, given the body of a law created through the legislature in the democratic states, I have already mentioned, the laws are enacted, laws are formulated by the legislature, which consists of the elect, or these laws are formulated by our representatives who are elected by us, elected by the people of the country. And the law of the lands are enacted in the name of the people. That land by the people's representatives, and where law is what? Law is the expression of the wills of the people of the country. Law is, what is the law? It is the expression of the wills of the people. Understand? And which is enacted and brought into the form. Understand? Brought into the form by our representatives. That is the law is what? It is the wills of the nation's people, and people's wills. Okay, and this law form the formal body of the rules according to within society will be the governed. Understand? Now, what the law forms formal body? It is a formal body according to which a society is governed. We all have to be abide by the law. Understand? The law is that body of the law, group of the law, which helps in the governing the society. Formal body rules according to which society will be the governed. We society is going, society is now working according to the by the law. We are the going by the exercising of the law, under the control of the law we are working, and moreover laws apply to all citizens, and here is the law is universal. Understand, law is now applied over the all citizens. It is a rule of law in which the irrespective of caste, creed or position, all people, okay, living under a boundary, under a defined territory, must have to be the abide by the law. Understand, so it is the for all, and wherever or not I as an individual agree with the particular law, that if someone is not abiding and the agreeing to the law, what will be the agree with particular law has be the binding force on the and me as a citizen, and then now he or she must be the subject of the punishment or the binding force of the abiding the citizen on all other citizens similar regardless to their beliefs. All are, here we can say that whosoever may be, what the position may be, or the what the gender may be, those who violates the law, breach the law, they are the subject to the punishment. They are the subject taken into the subject of the punishment. Understand? So the law is the body in formal codified norms and the rules and regulation by which the average citizens of the country, which is the equally enforced, which is the by the laws, everyone is the equally skilled. Understand? Skilled. Okay, irrespective of the position or irrespective of their irrespective of the position and the any holding the any caste, creed or not, those all does not matter. Understand, the law is here, law is enforced upon the all. Okay, and moreover the domination works through, and next thing is that domination, here we are talking about the domination works through power. Okay, someone and some group dominate. Why dominate over it? Because of they are powerful, they have the power to dominate. Much of this power is actually legitimate power or authority, and generally we see that much of these powers are legitimate. What is the legitimacy? That is the backed by the people of the country. Understand that legitimacy is backed by the people of the nation. Understand? Or moreover, this power is the actually legitimate power or the authority. Legitimate, it means that it's had the legal backing, it's had the justification, justice. Law, this is the authority and the power has just a large part of the which is codified in law, or the large part of the power and the authority is codified, written down in the form of the law, whether the national law, international law, whether in the form of the constitutional law, understand, scientific law, okay, social laws, understand, ordinary laws. So these laws are codified. Okay, and now consent and cooperation are obtained on a regular or reliable basis, and the consent and cooperation are just obtained on a regular or basis because backing of this structure of legitimation and a formal institutional support. Okay, it's at the formal institutional support, backing of the basis of, because backing of is a structure of legitimation. Why the laws, power and laws is existing, authority is existing, not being violated, because it is the backed by the legitimation. Justice. Why the an authority, district magistrate and any authority now exercises the power over us? This is because, and we are the tolerance. We now abide by, we tolerate the authorities. Why? Because we know that they are exercising their just power. They have the backing of the legitimacy, because we have chosen the government, democratic government, and our representative as governing or exercising over them, and they are the expressing their wills, our wills, because we have the chosen the government, and that government is on behalf of that government, the authority is exercising the power for the welfare and for the welfare of the nation, for the good of the nation, for the interest of the nation and the people. That is the legitimation, which, that is why we bear the authorities, we bear the power and the authorities, and tolerate, and we abide by that. This is the legitimacy or the legitimate backing by which the authority retains. And now, or it's a, this is a structure legitimacy, formal institutional support, and it's at the formal institutional support. It means that it is the written down, understand, and according to that writing or the span of their jurisdictions, understand, under that these all authority work, whether the district magistrate and the all the commissioners, or the below that the block development officer, and they have the jurisdictions under their domains, beyond, not beyond that. Okay, and so they get the institutional support. This does not exhaust the domain of the power and domination, and that is why their power and domination never exhaust, never ends. There are many kinds of power that are effective in society, even though they are the, and we see that there, I have already mentioned, there are other elements and the other who exercise the power in the society. They exercised the power in society, they dominate the society, but they have no the legitimate backing. Illegitimately they exercise the power. I have talked that the influentials, gunda elements, understand, group gang of the dacoits, now exercise their power or illegitimate power, or if legitimates are not codified in law, or okay, moreover it is the mix of the legitimate, lawful and authority, other kinds of power, and determines the nature of the social system, also it's a dynamics, and moreover some in the social system is not codified, norms is not codified well in our codified as a law, understand, but even then they are the just working upon us. Social legislation has many of the laws in society about the family that has been not codified. This is the not, this has not the legal or legitimate backing, but even then through the tradition, through our social rules, social traditions, social norms, we follow our social laws and the social activities according to tradition, according to the norms, according to our elders' behavior accordingly. Understand? We now follow our social legislation, social rules. Understand? The students, we can see that what is the law, how this exercise, what is the authority, why do we obey the law and the laws of the nation and the authorities, and what is the dominance and the power that could be the legitimate or illegitimate also. Understand? And what is the nature of the legitimate or illegitimate powers. Okay, so we have seen so far our next topic that we shall hold our study the next contestation, crime and violence. Upon that we shall focus. Contestation, crime and violence. That will be the topic of our further study. Okay, or again you are advised that after listening me, once again you read out these all topics. Okay, every day before coming in the class, you read once more what the topic is going to be the happen, and after the listening to me, then again you read. That will be the make you very clear. No need of the okay. Uh, let's say have our end of the class. Thank you very much for attending your class today.